Good morning. Today, instead of driving 3 hours north, we decided to drive 3 hours south. That's right. Today we are heading to Key West. We have hit our first bridge so far. As you can see, the road is only one lane. There is Jimmy Johnson's Hotel and Restaurant. There's a little farmer's market going on today at the church in Islamorada. And they've got a little bouncy castle with a giant slide. There's the lobster for the rain barrel where we stopped at in that last video. Here we are at the West Martello Tower and the Joe Allen Garden Center. This side of Key West is more or less like the local side. The color of this water is just incredible. In port right now is a Norwegian. It looks like it's Norwegian Pearl. And right behind me, it looks like there's a lot of construction going on, but I think it's going for the Key West Aquarium. During the hurricane, it got hit really bad, and you can see some of the dock is now being ripped apart so they can rebuild it, I assume. I hope so. I hope they're not taking it away, because the outside portion of the aquarium was pretty neat. They had sand sharks back there and everything. So I really am interested in what's going on. What is that, Ben? So we are now leaving the Mallory Square area, going towards Sunset Pier, where all the restaurants are and the yachts. Here at the corner of Front Street and Duval, we are going to take a left on Front Street. And heading down this direction. Now that we've kind of gotten away from the loud portion of Key West, we're heading over to the marina, the A&B Marina. There's a bunch of restaurants. We're actually going to go have lunch there and check out some of the yachts. Some of the yachts, the bigger sized vessels. Yo, yeah, you're going to Michelle. You know what I'm saying? Like, Michelle likes to be entertained. She doesn't need to be looking. Oh, look at that. That's a shark. Taking a look at all the pelicans on the roof over here. I could call them seagulls, but they are indeed pelicans. Some more of the larger vessels, and this over here is going to be like, they're going to take you out scuba diving or snorkeling. It could be either one, but that's one of the boats that takes you out. Here's a catamaran that'll take you snorkeling. This is the other side of A and B Marina. I think we're gonna eat here at the restaurant in Conch, the seafood company. And we have had key lime pie here at Kermit's. That's a neat little joint. They have a tiki hut, a mobile tiki hut. We jumped on one of the conch trains. So we're on one of those, and we're about to go around Key West.
And also to the right, at the end of the street, is the Key West Aquarium. That was our first tourist attraction on the island. Also to the right, the white brick building, that is building number 1. And that was the first building built on the island by the Navy. And also to the right, the red brick building, that is our customs house. There you used to be able to go inside and hear the testimony of our shipwreck industry. It now houses our Arts and History Museum. And over to the right on the corner, this is the Mal Fisher Museum. In 1622, the Spanish ships the Atocha and the Santa Margarita both sank 30 miles west of here. In 1985, Mal Fisher and his crew spun the mother lode of the Atocha and $400 million worth of treasure on her. The federal government and the state government both wanted their shares of that treasure, but the U.S. Supreme Court said no. So Mal Fisher and his crew were able to keep all of it. And coming over to the right, these are presidential gates. These are only open for current and former U.S. presidents. If you go a block and a half back to the left of those gates, you will find Harry Truman's little White House. Harry Truman 1 and mile marker 0. We are 2,209 miles away from where it ends and begins in Fort Campaign, including to Have and Have Not, and from whom the bell tolls. And coming over to the right, you guys will see the base of the Key West Lighthouse. This is not the original lighthouse. The original lighthouse was over by the southernmost point, but was destroyed by the hurricane of 1846. So when they decided to rebuild it 2 years later, they built it in a couple blocks. And coming over to the right will be the southernmost point. We are now 90 miles from Cuba, 857 miles from Miami, and locals really enjoy this one. We are currently 827 miles away from the nearest Walmart. Observatory. There you guys can go inside, check out over 100 different types of butterflies. They have a gift shop and a gallery, and they say if a butterfly lands on you, you will have good luck for the rest of the day. And where the red umbrellas are, this will be La Tida. And this is where Jose Marti did most of his speeches from that balcony.
It is my dream that every Cuban might be an entirely free political being.
In the 1500s, the island was inhabited by the Calusa Indians. And just like most Indians, they fought a lot, but they could not bury their dead. And that is because we are on hard coral rock, and you can only dig about a foot down. So they just left them here. So in the early 1600s, when the Spanish showed up here, they found all these bones all over the island. And the island did not have a name yet. So they named us Cayo Hueso, meaning Bone Island. And then in the middle 1600s, when the English showed up here, they tried translating Cayo Hueso. And of course they got it wrong. They thought Cayo meant key and Hueso meant west, so they named us Key West. However, we are not the farthest island west. That would be the Dry Tortugas, which is 70 miles west of here. And that was founded by Ponce de Leon, who was looking for the Fountain of Youth. Of course, he did not find the Fountain of Youth on the Dry Tortugas. And the reason why he named it the Dry Tortugas was because it was very dry, and the only thing he found on that island were sea turtles. And some of you may or may not have heard of a gentleman by the name of Henry Flagler. In 1896, Henry Flagler built the East Coast Railroad from St. Augustine down to Miami. But in 1905, he decided he wanted to build the Overseas Railroad from Miami to Key West. People thought he was insane because it was over 106 miles long, over 37 miles of open water, over 29 islands, and 42 bridges. But in 1912, that Overseas Railroad did open, and at the end of his railroads, he always built luxury hotels. And over to the right is one of those hotels. This is the Casa Marina Hotel, meaning house by the sea. This opened till New Year's Eve of 1920. The only way to stay there at that time was you had to have a ticket on his railroad. And it only cost 8 to 12 bucks per night, and that included all your meals. Now it is 300 bucks a night without your meals. Talk about inflation. This is the Key West Cemetery. This is not the original spot of the cemetery. The original spot was over by the southernmost point, but was destroyed by the hurricane of 1846. So they moved it to the dead center of town. As you can see, we cannot bury our dead because of the hard coral rock that we're on, so we have to go up. You are more than welcome to tour the cemetery today, and if you do, you will find some humorous tombstones here. One in particular is a lady by the name of B.P. Roberts. She was the town's hypochondriac. Before she died, she made sure that her tombstone read, "I told you I was sick."
So we got off the tour because we wanted to walk around a little bit more before the sun went down. And there's our train. He caught up with us. That's all that remains of Key West Aquarium. As you can see, they've cut up the old dock. They used to have sand sharks back here and a whole bunch of different things. Now I don't know what they have because now it's open. It was caged off. Wow. I'm a little bit in awe of what was used to be here. You can see one of the old marlins for display. Sloppy Joe's Bar. Unfortunately, we did not get to go there this time, but we've been there quite a few times. This is Duval Street at night. A lot of bars, a lot of parties. There are a lot of late night things to do here, but not if you have a baby. And that's gonna do it for today. We had a great day in Key West. We were very tired. We got to the room that we're gonna stay at for the night, and we'll catch you on the next video. Bye.